Hello, this is Tim Campsell with TBC Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight interview series. The purpose is to interview business owners and promote them through our social channels and email database, as well as provide them coaching. This is a free service we're doing because when small businesses are strong, then the economy is strong. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Nafisa. Nafisa, you say it for me because I just messed it up. I practiced so many times and I still screwed it up.
That's okay, Tim. It's Nafisa.
Nafisa, it is a pleasure to have you on the program today.
Likewise, Tim, it's such a great pleasure to have you to be talking to you today. I'm very excited.
Well, let's start with you introducing yourself and tell us a little bit about your story.
So, Tim, so I'm going to tell you my name one more time. It's Nafisa, and I am originally from Ghana in West Africa. I moved to the United States 24 years ago to go to college and also, in search of greener pasture. And I'm currently the founder of Elorm Empire. We are a young brand. And we focus on wellness. We're not just a brand, we are a wellness and a lifestyle brand. So I recently launched my brand, and part of what I've been doing is promoting wellness, especially trying to focus on rural areas, so that they can embrace wellness, because it's amazing what, little education can go. I mean, how far, we can help people to really plan their future towards a well-being. So this is what Elorm is really about. It's about sharing the love through wellness.
Fantastic. So how long have you been doing this?
I have been an entrepreneur since I was born. And I have done so many things. So when people ask me, how long have you been doing this? I'm like, what are you asking? Are you asking how long have I been doing Elorm, or how long have I been an entrepreneur? Because I am a visionary entrepreneur. When I was a kid, I was a child that was selling popsicles from school in Ghana. I'll run back from school and run into my mom's little shop where we had in front of the store, and I'll be selling iced water, bagged water. So I've always wanted to do something like that. And so I've ventured a lot of small businesses and here and there. But with Elorm Empire, I just launched it actually in 2020. So after going through so many ups and downs with what I really wanted to do, something moved me about really starting a wellness brand, which I shared in a previous interview that I did. It was back when I went back home to Ghana in 2018, and something tragic happened, which was, the loss of my cousin on his wedding day. He had an accident and he passed away. And for me, what I took from that was maybe there was a little bit of a wellness issue, because I mean, I don't want to go into details because this is not what this interview is about. But when I came back to the United States, then I was really focused on wellness as a brand. But prior to that, I had done so many like businesses, here and there, trying to really find my niche. And then I finally said, I want to do something where I can actually, create purpose, and I can live a life where I feel fulfilled because I have done something. So yeah, that's why I started this brand. And so Elorm is, like I said, it's a young brand. I would say it's only a year old, but we have a very big vision. And I hope that you can help that vision grow.
Fantastic. So tell us, who do you serve? Like, who's your best customer, or what we call a target audience?
My target audience is anyone looking to transform their life. So it's, as you can imagine, it's global. Everyone wants change, but change is something that is very, very difficult. So my target is, I'm out there trying to bring in everyone. If you're looking for transformation in your life, if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to find yourself, if you're looking for that inner strength, that's what we are about. So that's my target. So I would say that anyone, athletic, um, what's it called, natural talents, things like that. So those are my target.
Fantastic. So You mentioned that you started this business in 2020. So what's been the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business start?
So COVID hasn't really had any impact on my business because as a woman and as an entrepreneur, you always plan your life knowing that there are going to be uncertainties, right? And the way I grew up, I did not have that opportunity for everything to be perfect. So I learned how to adapt. Adaptability is so important. And this is why we are having this conversation, because if you are mentally fit, you can adapt to so many situations. So in 2020, people were so afraid, especially friends and family, about my lifestyle because they were wondering how I was going to survive with COVID and starting a business. But what I tell people is that it's been such a great experience with COVID, because COVID has really enlightened us to realize that we cannot live each day thinking that we have like so many years, or we can do something tomorrow, because tomorrow is not a promise. So what we have to do, we always have to capitalize on it. We have to cash into our passion and make that something that we are promoting every day, so that when things happen, you are not lost. So for me, I've actually enjoyed 2020 because I have grown so much as a person and as a business owner, to see that you cannot live your life thinking that everything is going to go as you planned, because you a business is not a type A goal where you know exactly that I'm going to go to a dealership and I'm going to purchase a BMW and you know what you're going to get. Most businesses, you are in it and you know that you are really going to do something, but how to get there is a journey. So you have no idea the obstacles that are going to come your way. So every time people ask me that, so what do you think, I'm like, I really don't know. I know that I'm going to do something and I know it's going to be big, but every step that I take is a journey. And my last interview that I did, I shared this philosophy that I have, which is TPR: target, pass, and repeat. Basically, that is, you set goals and you pass those goals and you continue to repeat, because by setting goals and passing those goals, you are making progress. And the reason why I came up with this is that I never knew how to run. I was never an athlete. I grew up and I learned how to run. The way I learned how to run was I was out there learning from other runners. So whenever I'll go out to run, I'll pick a runner and I'll target the runner and I'll pass him and I'll pass the one ahead of them. So that is the same thing that I bring into business. The way you win is you target and then you pass. So I have made small targets and I have made small goals. And those goals is my first commitment. I want to achieve those goals so that I can see the next bigger picture ahead of me. And then it makes it so beautiful because I never know what I'm going to step into. Every day for me is like a surprise. I'm like, whoa, what is today? Great. Today sounds like a really, really crazy day, but we're going to, make it happen. So that's business. And if you have that mentality, you will definitely win, because it's not just about money. It's about a mindset, and it's about progress. It's about fulfillment. It's about so many things.
Nafisa, that is beautiful. I love your mindset philosophy and in terms of just tackling the next thing that's ahead of you. So, is there one thing that you'd be willing to share that you had to do differently than you originally assumed, and that led to you being able to accomplish your goals?
Absolutely, Tim. So this year, what I did was I didn't want to stay at home, like looking at my Shopify, looking at how many purchases are coming through with my leggings and everything. I started virtual training. So I teach fitness via Zoom, and I help people to like uplift them and also help them keep themselves in shape and be able to smile, because COVID did impact a lot of people. A lot of people started like being so worried. Again, let's talk about mental fitness, because mental fitness is not just about the way you look. It's about how you feel. So a lot of people assume that they can be strong through anything. But when things like this happen, then they realize that they need that mental fitness. So what I do is I teach people, and that's a little bit of an income for me. So I am continuing to spread this, like, news about people coming in. And actually, what I am doing is right now, I have some groups in the UK and some people in Africa, and I'm inviting India, whoever wants to join. Tim, the reason why I'm doing this is that now I'm taking it to a next level. The next level is I want to create a platform where I can actually raise money and work on a small project. As I said again, TPR. This is going to be my first small project, and then I'm going to focus on bigger ones. So the one that I want to focus on right now is to be able to come up with some funds to make sunglasses for rural areas. When I talk about helping people, I don't talk about giving people money. I look at what is going to help. And as a child growing up in Ghana, I realized that one thing that could have helped me was wearing sunglasses. When you don't wear sunglasses and your eyes are exposed to the UV that is so strong, as an adult, you start having an impact. So I was like, how can we let things like that happen? So my first small project that I'm focusing on through this wellness that I'm creating right now is to just ask people to join my class and feel free to donate whatever they want to donate so that we can start a project. So this is how 2021 has been so far. And I think that for me, 2021, I'm going to focus on the story of my brand and the story of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'll tell you real quick that my logo is Sankofa. Sankofa is a mythical bird that is reaching for an egg behind it. It's a very, very powerful symbol, and it relates to a lot of people, and a lot of people can resonate with it. It's about going back to your roots or going back to wherever you came from. That is your origin. So it's about promoting dreamers, promoting people to reach back to their natural talent. So that is what my focus is. And every time people tell me that, how are you going to make that money? I said, no, it's not about money right now. Right now, it's about the message. What is behind what I'm doing? And why am I doing what I'm doing? And we can have this conversation for 24 hours because there's so much that I can share with you, Tim.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for that. Second last question here. So I'll have your contact information to be able to include in this post when we launch it. Is there anything else that you'd like to include? Do you offer any type of offers, or what's the best way for people to find out how you can help them?
So right now, I am doing a special promotion for this interview that I'm doing with you. I've set up a special 20% discount, and it's wellness 20. So you can go onto my website, elormempire.com, and type in, purchase whatever you want to purchase. And I can tell you that everything on my website is very, very superior, and they are very, very good quality. So we've had a lot of great, great, great feedback. So yes, people can go and get this 20% discount so that they can try some of the things that we have to offer. And then we'll continue on, and hopefully we can get more of your viewers join my virtual training so that they can also be a part of a bigger, change, transformation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that offer. So last question here. Tell me, what's been most inspiring to you over the craziness of the past year?
So what has been inspiring for me is being able to do something where I never thought I could do.
Hmm.
As a child, I was very, very shy. I was not very confident. I was so like, I was just this person that you couldn't even imagine that I will be sitting in front of you having this conversation. But through all of this, what has inspired me is when people come to me and tell me what I have done to help them change their life. And the truth is, I never actually know that I'm having an impact on people until they come out and tell me that I am having an impact on them. So for me, that is really inspiring when you go out there doing things that you do naturally and people actually see something good out of it, then you know that you have lived a life that is worth living. And as I remind people every time, live each day as if it was your last day so that you can be fulfilled.
Mhm. Nafisa, that's beautiful. Thank you for that. That concludes our interview. For those listening, if you've heard something that's inspiring to you and you'd like to learn more, please reach out to that website that I'll include in this link. Take advantage of that 20% offer to buy some great stuff from the website. Again, I'll include that information in this link so that it's easy for you all to find that all that wonderful stuff to buy. If you've heard anything during this interview that maybe you're struggling with as a business owner and not able to pivot and you know, take your business to the next level, be happy to jump on a phone call with you and talk through that. Nafisa, this has been an absolute pleasure learning more about you and your business, and I wish you tremendous success.
Thank you so much, Tim. It's been such a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you the same success. And I hope that we will talk again and have more to share with your viewers.
Fantastic. Well, have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. You as well.